Hello again. Just walked by the set. Saw that Shepard Smith. He looks like he's salivating. Yeah, he had the senator from South Carolina on, that worthless Lindsey Graham. Yeah, I want to see the Russians punished, and you know, I mean, anybody involved in this kind of activity, I want to see them being punished. And then Shepard has a Democratic congressman on, and they're talking about what happened with Lieutenant Colonel Mike Pence. And Shep says, well, you think Donald was involved in that? Why don't you refer to him as President Donald J. Trump, Shep? Give him a little bit of respect. And then Shep asked the congressman, well, you think that Congress can demand we see his tax returns to see if there's any kind of, you know, activity between Russia and, you know, President Trump or Donald Trump's fortunes? Guy's a complete jackass. Shepard Smith. Whatever happened to news? Remember we used to get like Cronkite, he'd give us news. All they're focusing on, them meaning the mainstream media, including Fox News, is senators and congressmen. That's all we ever see. We see senators and congressmen and presidents. I think Obama was on at least 4 times a week for 8 years, if not more. There's no longer any news. News should be gotten from what's out there. They don't do that. They go to the briefings, they watch a little bit of TV, and all they talk about is Donald or Obama. That's all they talk about. We don't have news any longer. And we got jackasses like Shepard Smith. And we got worthless senators and congressmen like lame brain Johnny McCain, the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton, Johnny Let's Start, the Maverick, the Maverick, the Canary, the Tokyo Rose. And you got worthless guys like Lindsey Graham. They're not alone. Look at Nancy Pelosi, she's out of her mind. Eyes rolling in her head. This kind of, what's wrong with her? She can't control her hands or her mouth. And then you got freaks like Elijah Cummings. Is he a piece of work or what, huh? Could you imagine seeing him at night on some dark street? Freak you right the heck out, wouldn't it? Freak me right out. He looks like a gorilla, for God's sakes. I know it's not his fault. But he does look like a gorilla. I don't know, folks. I think the media is in a self-destruct mode. I'm getting real tired. All they ever talk about, and all they've talked about for the last 8 years, is these congressmen, these senators. They put on makeup to get in front of the cameras. Either that or they're telemarketing. They're not representing their constituents. And they haven't for a very long time. It's a complete joke. It needs a complete house cleaning. Get rid of the garbage. Bring in new representatives for 2 years. Two-year terms in Congress. Maybe 3 2-year terms in Congress. And 2 terms in the Senate. 12 years is enough. And there's got to be a way to get rid of them. I don't think there is one now, unless they're impeached. But when they're not working, they're not performing, they're not doing the business of their constituents, to hell with them. That's sort of what I think. And you got a good idea what Shepard Smith thinks, don't you? If you don't, you're not paying attention. Thanks for listening.